Yep, it is what it is, I guess. I guess we just have to like keep plugging along. But what I see is like, I don't know, I'm afraid to take this leap of faith. I'm afraid to take this leap of faith because not only is it me, but it's also my other kids involved. I have 5 kids. Well, 4 are with me, and the fifth one lives with my uncle, which I think he's gonna be okay. But I don't know, I just don't know. I don't know, like, all in all, I just don't know what to do. All in all, I just don't know what to do. And I wish that I could just get a clear, like, yeah, I go to these YouTube prophets and whatever, but I should be going to God by myself. But in my own mind, in my own consciousness and everything, I feel like I already know. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like God gives his own children that ability to like know like what you need to do and do it. And the whole marriage thing, oh my God, like I feel like that is like something that's so hard for me to even like think about. Like I don't even feel like I want somebody, and I know like you're not supposed to allow like people that treat you bad and do you dirty and like be mean to you. You're not supposed to allow them to this little that vulture devil bird is literally over there flexing, and like he's like this, like has his wings out like this, like I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Oh Lord, don't let me get to rebuking, and because I'll snap it. But anyway, I was talking yesterday, I think I deleted that video, but I was talking yesterday about like fowls, um the snare of the fowler, and like fowls are like big gigantic birds, and whoever created Jeepers Creepers, they must know what them underground principalities be like, because they're gigantic birds. And but according to Psalm 91, it says, I will deliver you from the snare of the fowler. So like if any principality or demon people are trying to set a trap for you, God will rescue you out of it. But you know, I think God like seriously rid me of the want for money and the want for like anything, because every day my needs are met. Like every day we have just what we need to get by, and I'm so reliant on God. It's not even funny. I lived my life reliant on God, but I think I have to get to a point of wisdom and actually living with wisdom, by wisdom and by understanding. But it's like, well, if I'm just gonna get chased around by my ex everywhere I go, like, how, like, why would I go, and if it's already here hard here, if it's already here hard to thrive here. And then he's wearing like these old man disguises, like these old man looking like with white hair, like in glasses. And he's like, oh yeah, Erica, like talking all weird and stuff. Like, come on now. Like, who wants to live a life like this? I feel like I'm living in hell. And it's so sad because like I literally feel like this is hell, bro. Like I feel like people, but I feel like in my marriage, I feel like I got treated like so bad by these people, and like I don't want to work on anything with nobody. I'm not willing to open up that way. I don't care. I don't care. And the way I see men, how they act towards women, the way I see how they treat them, I just feel like it's not for me. Like, and I'm gonna confess and admit, but and my ex is not like this. Like, he's a whole narcissist, and I don't even have to go into detail about their behaviors. If you know a narcissist guy that acts like a F nigga, like a F boy, then you know what I'm talking about. You know, they're all to themselves. Like, whenever I got my first apartment, well, no, we could date it back. So I lived with him at his grandma's house when we were super young, and he would always leave me in his room, and then he would like be out there in the he would either be he would either be in the kitchen on his little phone, or he would be in the laundry room that is like right next door to the kitchen, or he would be in the bathroom on his phone. Weird behaviors. And but I don't but I let go fully of him, and I don't gauge other men to him. I don't say, "Oh, like you're like him and you guys are just all just like him." No. I see that men, like when like when God will turn the heat up in your relationship, then you get to see like how they will treat you, and if they'll be mean as hell to you, if they're vindictive and malicious, and and vice versa. Women can be just as malicious. Like, when this new relationship, whenever he was like treating me mean, like, and whenever he was like like laughing at what I was trying to tell him from the Lord, it really made me like, I was like, I just I had enough, because like, what the heck is that, bro? Mm-mm. And so, and I see there's a lot of good guys, but I know God is not going to give me what I want. Like I said, like, all women want to be like loved, and they want that emotional boyfriend, like, oh, I just love you and you're beautiful and like this and that, and come here, and like groping on you and stuff and all this and that. Every woman wants that, but in reality, like, where I don't see that shit. And not only that, but like, God is not going to give you somebody that is going to make you full of lust. He's trying to save your souls, basically. Trying to save my soul. And it's crazy how we reject anything that is like that, I don't know. But I think that it's being stuck in the loop of societal norms. Like, you think that a boyfriend was supposed to be this and that and this and that, but it's like, where do you get that from? Why do you think that way? Hold on.